What's up, guys? Paul with Stud Pack. Normally we do like this awesome intro where we tell you what we're gonna do in the video. We don't have time for that today. Look behind you, we got a 35-ton crane. Jonathan's getting it all set up. Our goal today is to set the roof trusses. Check out the parking lot. We got all kind of help, even from out of state. I'm cutting all the straps off to get ready. Bundling them up so I don't trip on them because I'm the ground crew. Let's set some trusses.
Good morning, I'm Jonathan with Gabby's Crane. This is our JHA paperwork that we do this morning, and this afternoon we're going to be lifting several roof trusses, setting them in place while y'all tack them in. Our potential risk and mitigations for those are overhead loads, heat, make sure to drink plenty of water. Y'all going to be up there, stay hydrated. Communication, one signalman.
Got it.
So I don't need 3-4 people, telling me just, y'all, I don't care who it is, just make sure it's only one. Yeah. And if y'all have anything for me, y'all are more than welcome to ask, or if y'all need me to do something. So we have a very big machine, so I heard y'all talking about lifting those. If y'all want me to lift it, it's no problem.
All right, guys, we're about to get cranked up. One thing we should have done yesterday was pull our layout on our top plates for our trusses, but we're gonna knock that out real quick, and it's really easy because they're all just 2 feet apart. So Rad's gonna be on one side, setting trusses and doing layout. And we need 4 guys today. Jordan's gonna be videoing. I'm the ground crew. Rad's up here. Who's our 4th guy? Y'all remember Drywall Danny, all the way from Spokane. Washington. Awesome. Yeah. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for letting me come play.
Well, we're gonna work you hard too. So you also got Jordan's bags on. I guess you couldn't check yours, right?
Yeah, I couldn't check mine, and I'm a little bit fatter than Jordan, so I got to adjust these. That's okay, right, Jordan?
That's okay.
Okay, cool.
Let's get going.
Is this the test?
Yeah.
Love when trusses come into play.
Right?
All right, you good?
Good, got him.
I've been up here a lot of times, so. And I'm younger than you, so.
Yeah.
man.
I turned 40 next year, so, it's just going downhill even fast. You think 30's bad?
Yeah. Just be wary. Do not step on this one. I'm sure you've already noticed
Nope,
that? No?
didn't notice.
Okay, yeah.
That's hey guys, you're missing closet door
No
there.
closet doors yet. We haven't decided.
Hey Jordan, just want to let you know I saw you from the crane tightening this down.
Yes, sir.
Whenever you do a shackle, you never want to side load. So when it picks up, it's going to put pressure on the side of the shackle versus the neck of the shackle.
Okay.
When you tighten the shackle down, you always run it down till it's tight and then back it off about a 1/4 turn. That'll keep it from binding up when you pick load. When you pick something heavy, it'll enable it to come out easier whenever you're unrigging. And then whenever you do use a sling and a shackle, always have your pin in the neck of your sling, and that'll prevent the pin from rolling either undone or tighter whenever you pick it up.
Because as this cinches down, it
Yeah,
pinches
it'll
that.
roll with it being in the neck like that. It won't allow it to roll
Right.
as much. It might roll a tiny bit, but
Right.
as much, and then that way it's just a safer, better.
No, those
pick.
are awesome tips, dude. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I think anybody who's ever done this and had to hand tighten the shackle and then had to get channel locks to undo it knows exactly what you're talking about.
Channel locks,
Done it thousands of times.
channel locks 30 feet up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I have a tag line in my truck. I've got it hooked over here. So we actually rigged this one a little lower than I wanted to. I wanted to be higher. So we're just going to give it a test lift just to see how it hangs, because I want Danny and Rad to be able to disconnect this while they're up there without reaching way up over their head.
They're not going to be able to climb the first one,
No,
is
they're
what you're
not.
saying. Yeah.
All right, let's give it a test lift.
No. I got about 2.5 inches, needs to go that way.
Really?
So our truss is hanging off here a little bit, and that's because of this detail back here, right? This little offset in our porch beam, so when we get to the house, we'll be perfectly flush, which is what we want. So we'll just pad this out, no big deal.
That's me. That's it? Yep.
All right, guys, there's nothing to hold this truss. We can't brace it off in the back because the brace would be in the way of our other trusses. So we're just putting this guy right here. You got that, Danny?
Got it.
And once we get about 3 or 4 trusses up, we'll start doing some diagonal bracing back to the structure.
You can do it from the inside.
That's true. That'd be easier to get later.
Yeah.
I like that, Danny.
That's why I'm here, right?
So you should be here all the time, dude.
Oh. I didn't realize I had your hand in there when I squeezed it.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, quit
I don't
squeezing each
feel-
other's hands. Come on.
Hey, it's been a long time, Paul. Let us have it.
All right, guys, so the truss that we just put up, the one that the boys are doing right now, is actually the first truss here on the 2nd floor. So we're leaning it up against the closet, and we're gonna do all of the rest of these, and then we're gonna pick this one at the end just like it is now and then lift it. We're just getting it into place. It was the next one on the pile, so we had to take care of it.
All right, guys, our first gable end truss is up. You see it's got the window in it. And this is our storage or attic truss. Look how strong it is on the bottom. Look at the 2x6 cords and the attic floor. Plenty of room for our mechanicals and all of Jordan's junk.
Nice, Rad.
What's up, guys? This video is brought to you by Brunt Boots. You see me wearing my Brunts in every video, and I absolutely love them. Now, I chose the Perkins model. They're not named after the Perkins Bros, but these boots are my bros because they are so comfortable. And these boots are super durable, guys. I got the steel toe also for safety. Saved me this morning from the big old 2x6 right there. And they're water resistant and slip resistant. And these Brunt boots are made for every environment. Whether I'm climbing on the scaffolding so I don't lose my footing, or simply pouring concrete or trekking around in the mud. And I love how Brunt boots are so honestly priced. They make them affordable for everybody. And they're so confident about that, if you don't love them, just send them back. So if you're ready to throw those old, uncomfortable boots you got in the trash, check out Brunt. They got an awesome deal going on right now. Use the code STUDPACK at checkout. You're gonna get $10 off. BruntWorkwear.com/StudPack. That's BruntWorkwear.com/StudPack. Your feet will thank you. Thanks so much to Brunt Workwear for sponsoring our video. Let's head back to work.
All right, guys, so we talked about the overhang earlier in the video. We're gonna be 1.25 inches roughly. So in order to make it easier on the guys, I'm just coming right here and I'm marking that 1.25 inches, and then I'm giving them a line so that way when they set it down, they just look at the line on Rad's side, and then we'll know Danny's side is good, and it's just something we can do to speed up the process a little bit. Something I can do.
All right, guys, you can see the 2x4 blocks we're putting on. So those are being used to space the trusses. Our center layout, they're 24 inches apart, so the blocks are 22 and 7/16, not 22 and a half. That would be too tight because when you're framing, things grow. So we gave ourselves that extra 16th so we can dial it in perfectly later.
And what's the point of the blocks though? Just to space it out up
and,
high?
And tie them all together. We're
Right.
gonna leave them in place. We're not gonna take them out. I want to get some higher, but there's no way these guys can safely reach them, and these are gonna be fine. So I'm actually installing them on the ground, and they're just gonna fly up there, and now they can nail these 2 trusses together right there.
like a glove.
Oh man, what a perfect day to set trusses. Beautiful clear skies, just a slight little breeze. And that's the last one on the ground level.
Woo! Good job, guys! Yeah, Jonathan!
I think Olivia jumps.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right, guys, the first section of the house has the roof trusses on, and it looks awesome. Everybody's stopping by, giving us a big thumbs up, and it went pretty quickly. So now we're gonna start working on the second story roof. Danny and Rad are up there doing our layout, and again, the layout is really easy. All the trusses are simply 2 feet apart. How do I know that, guys? When you buy a truss package, it's gonna come with these plans. So this is the first floor framing. We just finished that, and we're gonna start with the second floor framing right now. This truss number right here was on top of our pile, so we already lifted it. It's sitting on the first floor roof. We just have to snag it and put it up, and that's our gable end roof right there. Then we'll work our way to the back and lay these 2 little guys. So that's what you're paying for, right? So here's a cool note. The yellow tag is the left end indicator. So there's an arrow pointing that way. So all these tags, they just happen to be blue, are the left end of the trusses, and that's how they were delivered. So we can just pick them up and fly them into place.
Oh no, I don't. Crap. Ask Paul. We need a new one. Yeah. Stiletto, baby.
Nice. All right, guys. So since we screwed this truss, this left side girder,
All right,
to the wall, now we gotta unscrew the first one, move it over. Come on, Rad. You got it. Now this one's free. Put the other one back. Okay, we're good.
Get it. Just a little bit slower.
Yeah, Jonathan called. He said that was gonna happen. Look, he's down there like, I told y'all.
I didn't know that. I was about to step through with you. Whoopsie daisies.
He's ready, bro.
I want to sit on it. And take me for a ride.
That'd be fun. Yeah, boy.
Did I get up there?
Yeah, probably. Is that supposed to be flipped around or no?
Yeah! First one.
I'm using my head as a third hand.
You know, my dad always said use my head for something. Hey, Rad, it's about time me and you move up in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Totally got your fingers.
You good?
I do the rat right there, too.
All right, that'll hold it till we get the rest in.
How much room you got right there, bro?
Get skinny.
You're gnarly.
Or stupid, you know. They go hand in hand.
All right. This will be fun.
So you realize this is a drop truss, so this 2x4 for us doesn't hit properly.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna angle it up.
Okay. right.
All right, guys, how much boom we got sticking out? Make your guess, because we're about to show you. Jonathan has a digital display on the crane. What's that tell you, Jonathan?
We're at 72.4 degrees down,
Okay.
and we've got 116.6 foot of stick out.
Okay.
Wow.
Where the center of the boom is here, out to the tip on the ground, think of, it would be 123 feet away.
All right. I know we're not picking up any weight, but does that tell you how much weight you're lifting?
Yes, it is right about 800 pounds.
800.
I'm glad we got this machine for 800 pounds.
Half of that is the hook and everything.
About 150.
Okay.
Dad, what'd you do? Pass it off or what?
I did, man. She's been rigging them, and now she's doing the tagline. It was kind of wrapped around her foot, so I said, "So what's happening to your left? You're never going to get tangled in it."
Right. How you feeling, Rad?
Feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling too comfortable. Danny was just mentioning that's when it gets dangerous, when you're too comfortable.
He's talking about being old man at 30. I'm 38, and here I am walking as comfortable as can be, and like I shouldn't, because that's death, and this is hospital if you fall. Like, no bueno. Be very cautious.
You got to remind yourself to be cautious.
Yes, every step. I got a wife and kids to go home too.
That's right.
Rad gets the easy side because we're both right-handed.
Easy side.
See, we agree.
No, battery, come on.
You just slide yours down
Yeah.
instead of climbing up there?
Yeah. As long as we got extra slack, we can go to the block.
Ah,
At first, dude, we were like,
right.
way up here, but
That's smart. Go.
That needs a new battery, right?
He needs one, man.
Okay, we're gonna send him a delivery.
A delivery? What you got?
That way you don't have to tape anything,
All right.
tie anything. It holds everything, and it's good.
Boom. I'll be right there waiting for him.
Yeah.
Nice.
hey! I see that. Thank you very much. You want me to tie this one onto there?
No, just toss it.
Thanks, Dad. The roof. No, now that it's straightened out, I'm like flush. But look at that bend in there.
We're gonna screw here, and then I'll pull the bend out.
Okay. Nice.
Pretty crazy what you can do in a day.
Man, with big equipment.
Hey, stop taking a break, dude.
Danny, no brakes, dude. We got 2 more small ones. And there she lands.
job.
All right, Jonathan, you got our bill?
For 8 hours, I was able to cut out the last 45 minutes for y'all.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Will, worth it, man. You are an absolute legend. Thank you for putting up with a bunch of noobs. I hope we did okay.
Hey, they did a great job as well.
Even my daughter was rigging a little bit of them for you.
Yeah, she did great. Everybody did.
You guys got the crane out here the next day. Super appreciate that. And thanks for letting us build a whole video around your massive crane.
Awesome.
And hopefully we're going to see you in a couple of days when we do the great room.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it.
Safe trip back to the shop.
Yes, sir.
What am I doing? Here, Jordan. He's waiting on a check.
Oh,
go right on the check.
All right, man.
All right, gang, it's the next day back here on site, and it was so cool for me to drive in this morning and see roof trusses on the Stud Pack Dream House. Now, in case you're wondering how much that crane costs, it's $200 an hour for that massive 35-ton crane, and that's the lift capacity, right? Minimum of 4 hours, and he was here 8, and that includes drive time to the shop and to the job site, plus $160 fuel charge, $1,760 total. So Stud Pack, it took you 8 hours to put those up? Well, it did. Remember guys, we're filming, part of that was travel time. We had a lot going on yesterday, but we're really happy with the way that came out. The intention was to set all the roof trusses, including the great room, the same day with one crane rental, including all the beams. The ridge beam, we got, and one up there. We're gonna do this one by hand. But because of the beam fiasco, it just didn't work out. So picking up beams in the morning, or they're gonna be delivered, and the crane is coming by in the afternoon to set that massive ridge beam and the roof trusses. So if you remember when we built the gable end wall right here, we built a beam pocket way up there, you can't see it because of the scaffolding, for the original glue lam beam. Turns out that beam was undersized. It was gonna sag an inch. We didn't want that, so we upgraded. The new ridge beam is gonna be 3 20-inch wide LVLs. So that means that beam pocket is now too high, so we got to go up there and cut it. So how are we going to do that? How do we know where to cut it? So let me grab one of Dad's props. I cut this piece of zip, and this is the size of the beam, 5 1/4 by 20. Let's go over to my little chalkboard over here and drew you a little diagram. Imagine this is the last truss we set right up here. So Rad or Danny are going to go up there, and they're going to take this template I made, and they're gonna hold it up on that truss right there, even with the top cord. Not there, right? This would stick up above the roof. They're gonna put it right there, so the trusses for the great room playing out with these. Then they're gonna make a mark, boom, on that vertical post, that vertical cord of that truss. Then we're gonna use a water level, transfer that mark all the way over to that beam, where I'm gonna go up there with the buzzsaw and make it the right size. Now the mark we're making on this truss, it's also going to be the height of the post. And the post we're going to use is actually the one we took out of there that was wrong in the first place. So, let's get to work. We get a lot of comments about how like I'm 60 years old. Well, I'm actually older than that. I'm 62, and how I should be letting Jordan and Rad do all this. But honestly, guys, the way I look at it, because I do all this, keeps me a lot healthier, so I can keep up with those two and Danny. Oh, because I want to be able to rustle and tussle with my grandkids. So doing stuff like this, I don't mind it at all. Keeps me young. All right, looks like I got to go on the outside now. Not my favorite. Okay. Now is when I wish I was 30. I don't know. It's weird. I don't mind climbing up on the inside, but getting out here, pulling myself up, whew, and heights don't bother me at all, so I am totally comfortable. All right, I pulled up the rope. Now we'll pull up the bucket of tools and my water bottle. All right, guys, we're ready to go. Rad is positioned over there behind Jordan, so Rad's going to put the template up on the truss first. Climbing up on the brace, nice, bud. There you go, make a mark. And that's the bottom of our beam. Now we're just gonna transfer that to my side with the water level. So this is a new water level. I gave my other one to Mr. Eric Perkins. So this is a new one, like I said, and it's actually 1/2 inch diameter tubing. So a couple things that does. It does make it heavier, but what happens is the water doesn't bounce as much. In other words, the water settles down quicker because there's less friction inside the tubing. Are you unclipped, Rad?
Not yet. You ready?
let me go a little higher. All right, go ahead. So now we got these little clamps on the end. Now we're both gonna unclip at the same time. I'm gonna go a little higher, Rad, because I'm all the way at the top. Okay, ready? Bring your tubing down. Bring your tubing down. Way down, get it straight, yep. All right, now, let the water settle. So Rad's putting his side of the water level, getting the water on his line. You can see my side going up and down, trying to seek the same. So it's actually higher. How can we be higher? Higher would be good because I can just pat it out.
All right, there it is, right there.
Well, shoot. All right, I'm trying to wrap my head around how that happened. Oh, because we're up to here. I was looking at this, but it's here. So I don't need to cut the beam. We just need to pat it out. So guys, we just saved ourselves like an hour right now.
Nice.
So I have everything I need in this bucket except for a tape measure. If you guys saw the video where we built this wall, we had to change out this post and there was a ton of math. So we just realized another mistake we made, but it turns out big time in our favor. We were measuring the top of the beam to right here, but because of our drop down, this is the top of our trusses. So this is the top of our beam. So from there to there, it should be 20. Pretty close. So now we just got to pad this out. Looks like an inch to me. Yep, one inch. We'll cut a block that's 1 inch, put it there, and we'll be ready. On second thought, guys, there's no need for me to put the block up here. We can just install it on the bottom of our beam on the ground, and then when the crane lifts it up here, it's going to be perfect. So I was about to hop down, and then I realized, you know what? Since Rad's over there, and I'm over here, and Danny's right there, this would be a great time to get a length of our beam so we don't have to come up here again. So I've got my Bosch digital tape measure right here, and I've got it on top of our post. So before we measure, we're gonna make sure that that truss is plumb and this gable end wall is plumb. So Rad's working on his truss, and we've got the bottom of the truss on layout on that office wall in that corner. So we know the bottom cord is straight and on layout. Now he's gonna get it plumb and put that screw back in that brace. You good? You good, bud?
Perfect.
All right, now Danny's got the longer level right there, and we're gonna plumb up this wall. What's that? Oh, it's down here.
I got it.
Okay. So interesting thing about this laser tape measure, it's not a laser level, but it's projecting a beam over there where Rad is, right above the pencil mark we made for the water level. So we're kind of able to double check our work. That's perfect.
Nice. Already in
Well, actually it could come in a little. I'm gonna pull. So guys, I'm just pulling this gable end wall towards me. How you like that?
I like it.
All right, press the button. I'm looking for my laser. There it is. All right, now let's see what my number is. 25 feet, 4 1/4. So I ordered a 26 footer. That my math was right, at least on that one. All right, guys, 25, 4 1/4. I'm going to write it down, but we've got it on the video just in case I forget. I think we're ready to come down. All right, that's about as much as I can do up on the scaffolding. So behind the scenes, Jordan, Rad, and I, and Danny, we're battling a bunch of scheduling issues. We got the crane coming tomorrow. That was easy, one phone call. The wood is sitting over at Builder's First Source, about half an hour away. They can't deliver it till tomorrow, and that's our fault because we asked for it yesterday, and it's on the third truck. Kind of pushing that boundary with the crane arriving. We got to have the beams here early because we need to put them all together. We don't want to be paying $200 an hour for the crane while we're getting massive structural screws bolting the beams together. So I'm actually going to go over there in the morning and get the beams. But the bank won't release a draw for the beams until they inspect our build, and they can't do that till tomorrow. We can't wait. So what we're going to have to do is pay for the beams out of pocket, and then Jordan, hopefully, I know he will, he'll pay us back. But that's kind of where we're at.
You gotta go pick them up.
And I gotta go pick them up. So I'm gonna be at the yard as soon as that gate opens. So guys, if you remember on the garage build, we're really stoked with where we are with the house build right now. On the garage build, we lifted those trusses with a boat winch from Harbor Freight. You remember that? We had, and actually went through 2 of them because we wore out the bearing in the first one. So we've come a long way from the boat winch to a 35-ton crane. Awesome job to the whole truss lifting team that was here yesterday. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, sure hope you did. Smash that like button, but don't use a boat winch to lift up your like button. Use a massive 35-ton crane. Please subscribe to Stud Pack if you're not a subscriber already. If you want some Stud Pack merch, we got hats and shirts over at bunkerbranding.com. We're on Instagram at Stud Pack Official. Thanks for all the support, guys. We'll see you right back here on our very next Stud Pack video.